Hi guys and welcome. Excuse the crudity of this video. I wanted to do it a different way, but unfortunately not. Now, on one of my other videos I mentioned that I do have a modern railway as a hobby. I also mentioned about the drone. You've seen the drone flying. The drone is on the floor behind me. It's just had all new rotor blades fitted, stronger ones. But that's not about what this video is about. Unfortunately, today's weather is it's damp out. It's definitely not flying weather, it's damp. So what I thought I'd do is attempt to record this video here. Now excuse the phone is just there so I can see what I'm recording. I was planning on using the Hudson's camera as well, if the computer would allow me to see what I'm recording. It doesn't. And so the only way to be able to see what it's recording is via the transmitter, and I'm not powering that up just for that. So I'm doing with the one camera because Will has the other one. I did mean to get it off him the other day and I forgot. And this one, although it's not been used, is flat. So I'm on that one only. So without further ado, let's see what £450 bought me. Right, so it got a bit more interesting. I can't find the head strap that I wanted to find, so I'm going to have to do this by hand. So excuse the bit of shakiness here. I'm literally just holding the base of the camera, well, as you can see in the shadow. Fortunately, my layout is in the corner of the room where there's not much light. Let me just remove that temporarily because that belongs on one of the logos. So for £450 I bought from Lee in Manchester. I meant Lee the place, not Lee the person. A nice 009 gauge layout. Exhibition kind of ready. Just needs a few bits to make it exhibition ready, like some people which I've added. This is the train spotter bit from Batchman. They are, yeah, they're very small, but they are 00 gauge, because that's one thing to remember. Although it looks like N gauge, it is 00 gauge. It is a narrow gauge railway of 00. So although the track is exactly the same as N gauge, there is a few slight differences to N gauge track, and I don't have any N gauge track to hand without revealing what's behind the wall, and I don't want to do that just yet. But take my word for it, it's a difference. If you search 009 track and N gauge track, the sleepers are all different. It's, you know, everything's a little bit different. So what actually came with the layout? Well, we had this building, which I believe is, I'm presuming, a Batchman building or similar, because it's a hard shell. So it is glued down, so I can't put any lights or anything in it, which is a bit of a shame, because I would have liked to have done that. I would have liked to put some lights on the outside of it, but because it's that hard building with, I can't remove the roof without cutting it off, I can't do that, unfortunately. I may look in future of making maybe a few incisions in the back where it can't be seen, to be able to hang some lights on the inside, but I'm not too sure on that one. So we got all the scenery with it. It's all pre-cut, laser cut, so it looks very respectable. They go under the name of the Railway Theatre Company, which is not what they were on not YouTube, on eBay, but you know. So this bit down here wasn't in the original listing, this little area here, but I was told they had a few bits lying over, didn't know what to do with it, so they put them on. Very nice of them. The points are not motored, although that one is. It needs its motor changing though, because it sticks too far down, so in transport it'd sit on all the motors, which isn't good. There's a few issues with motoring the points, because I have had this a while and I have already started. The hook didn't come with it, by the way. The hole for this one, not lined up. The hole for that one, not lined up. That one's lined, that one is slightly off. So yeah, that becomes an issue. It's a very nice layout. Oh, we got a sheep as well. Just one sheep. Let me put the lamp on as well. We get some extra light on the area. So yes, we got one sheep. But yeah, as you can see, now it's in light. It's a very nice layout. Yeah, it gets a bit dark over it's in the corner of the room. It's a very nice, clean layout. The only dirt on it is what I've added. You know, like you've got that bit there, which is just stuck down. But other than that, it's just the stuff I've added to it, and maybe not like this, a bit of trees falling off. Because all the trees are, well, they're very nice little trees actually. Can't really get close enough for you to see. So, in addition to this, what rolling stock came with it? No. So it's £400, well, £450 for the base layout. Now, some of you may say that's a lot of money for a bit of track and a bit of wood. Now, the time that this layout has had spent on it, with them doing it, is hours and hours. You know, they built this layout originally for the Bachmann N-gauge, 009 gauge stuff when that came out. So then they put it for sale and didn't expect it to sell. But then I seen it and I wanted a 009 gauge layout instead of that 00 gauge layout, which was huge in the corner of my room. There's several maintenance for the changes. That layout is seeing a new home when I can be bothered to sort it out. Yeah, so for the amount of work that's been spent on it, it's well worth it, which is good. So once I got the layout, I had to start thinking of rolling stock. Now, the people that watch these videos that do like model railways, you're going to hate me right now because I've got nothing that goes with anything. Everything is a bit of a mix and match. Now, I'm not going to run anything up here because this point is slightly dodgy. It doesn't make a clean connection. So we're just going to run into the station. We'll have to run one train up here and you'll see what I mean. But I've also only got 2 locos and 3 trains, so you know, you'll have to bear with me. So if we just put yours down without it falling over and hope, there like that. I'll hold you down to make sure you don't fall over, because very close to falling over. So the first one is we've got a Rocco loco, if I can get it to go the right way, or if I can get it to move at all. There we go. The track outside the layout is a little bit more dodgy than the track inside the layout at the moment. Still working on that, because it didn't come with a fiddle yard, I've had to build that on. So that is the Rocco loco. I can't remember the number, but it's a recent loco. It's got a DCC chip on board now. It was DCC ready. This layout was already pre-wired, by the way, for DCC as well. So that sort of narrowed down what I could do with it. Because realistically, you'd only have one loco in it. It's nice to be able to have more than one. I found several times when it's nice to have more than one in here, although it is very small, so you're only going to have 2. So probably if the guys had done a fiddle yard with it and then had all the, you know, the wiring there, it would have been alright. So this is the Rocco loco. This is actually the first one I bought. Let me just take that off out of the way. So this is the first one I bought. As you can see in there, there is the chip. If you can just see in the cab door, the chip is up there. Now, these are right angled chips. It's a very nice loco. The headlight is in one of the things over there for it. They're very nice locos, very well detailed, a lot of weight to them. The only issue I've had with this loco is the couplings and the famous Rocco problem that I didn't read about before I seen this. Now you may ask, what is the Rocco problem? Now I'm looking for right angled DCC chips. So I just purchased, the first ones that you'd think of from the UK. The Bachmann 36556RA. Great little chips, used them before. However, in these locos, it's a different complaint, and it's the other way round. The pins are swapped round, so the decoders don't work, and if you put them in the wrong way, it just smokes them. So that now started a new issue of trying. I've got two of them decoders, by the way, of trying to source decoders for them. Now the Rocco decoder that was listed and they say use is out of stock everywhere. So I got a band, something or other it's called. It's a German site. I got a Kern, I think it's pronounced, a Kern decoder, which was supposedly a right replacement, which it was. It works very well in there. So that was the first issue I had with them. The second issue is the couplings, which in this one aren't very good at all. They are dreadful. But I'm working on replacing them because the other black loco over there, which is an exact replica of this one, just in black. Replica is not, it's the exact same model as this one, but in black instead. That one's got different couplings on it, so I don't know what's going on there. But moving on from that, across my arms. So if we just move that loco out of the way. As you can see, I can move stuff around using these points. All the points are isolated out, you see. So if I have that point, say like that, and then try running a loco, it will short out at that point. I think the track's a bit dirty. I've not ran anything on it for a while, so it doesn't surprise me the track's a bit dirty. I'm playing up a bit, right. So that brings us to, we'll use the non-realistic way of doing this. That brings us to 3 Pico coat carriages. Now they all had this hook and flip on them. You probably see better on that side. The hook arrangement for the couplings. Now I have changed them on the middle ones. They are knuckle, because when going in and out of here, they were coming apart as they go over the bump to get out. So I changed them, they work fine. It's now just the locals that I need to sort out. I was looking at the magnetic ones, but they're a bit more expensive and a bit more difficult to fit. So we've got 3 of the coaches. We've got the guard, third class and first class. I have put a person, these come apart nice and easily, he says. So I have put a person in third class. Nice peasant in there. But again, it's just the train spotter, so they're not great. So that is them 3 nice little coaches from Pico, which I've now completely and utterly ruined. Yeah, we'll just save realism a minute. Just bear with me, because I can't turn that point by hand. Put them down there. I'm going to use the black loco to get the other stuff out, because that one, like I say, is a pain in the arse. So, excuse the crudity of this. We'll roll in the black loco now. Now I'm not going to show you much of the black loco because it is an exact same as you can see, it's the exact same loco as the green one over there, but the only difference is the couplings are slightly different. The same issue with the decoders though. You had to get the specific ones from Germany, which cost a lot more money once they got shipped. Standard decoder is about 20 quid, 15 quid over here. By the time these got shipped, which was talking more like 30, 35 euros just to get them over here. Admittedly, was worth it. They are great little locos. My track does need cleaning though. Normally I run a really slow speed in here, you know, ultra realistic. So besides the loco, we can now look at, I have changed the close couples in the middle there. We've got two more Pico coaches. These are the long wheelbase model, as you can see. Two different codes, but I can't remember why I got two different ones. I think I just wanted to change. But we've obviously got a bit of third and first class on that one, and that one is supposedly from a different railway. So that is them two that come with it, come as well. So we shall just be a little bit naughty because it's quicker. Uncouple the loco, couple the loco back up because it drives an idiot. One of these is reversed, that's why, and I always forget. We'll just run that loco out, stop it before it gets to the point, switch the point. Spill everything that was there over the floor, bear with me. So now I've just recovered that. It's my own fault. It's because there's no buffers on the outer track at the moment. I've not got that far in doing that. But I don't want to show the stuff that's on that board because, you know, it's not practical. Issue. It's now reversed. There we go. So as you can see, I've got it on the controller, it's that way, but the train goes the opposite way. So on there you'll see a Bachmann decoder. The back carriage was full of crap, which is I've just emptied over the floor. I think I've picked up most of it. So the couplings that I've changed. So these are Bachmann wagons. I do quite like them. They were quite expensive though, which bit of the downside of Bachmann, because their 009 gauge wagon stock is ready, but their locals aren't, which is a bit of an odd one, bit crap. But yeah, as you see, we've got the little headlight there. There's lots of detail in these. You've got the brake stuff here for them. There's quite a lot of detail. Again, they come with the standard Pico hook and loop couplings, which is what comes on that Rocco loco, but not that one for some strange reason, even though they would have manufactured about the same time. They've got the knuckle in the middle that I've put on, which you can't really see, but there is the knuckle in there, and that's all I've really got for it. It is controlled with, ironically, a Rocco controller. This is the Rocco Z21 starter. I do have a little hook over there, but again that's out of view of what I want you to see at the moment because that board's not ready and there's lots of stuff on there. So yeah, that is my little 009 gauge layout. I'm hoping to bring you more updates on it as time progresses. However, you know, it's not at the forefront of my mind at the moment. There's a lot going on. Point motors is what I'm going to be going for next, and then it's how I'm going to work on controlling it, because you'll see I've got lots of little GoPro stuff now knocking about it, so I will be trying to do more. But for my little 009 gauge layout, it's only about I think it's 3'9" long. It's nice and small, nice seeing it. I'd like to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more. There'll be more bus videos coming up shortly, more drone videos, and more of this. I'm just waiting for Will to give me the camera. See you later. Bye bye.